All right, Chris, of course, as he continues to track that, we will break back in and go over to him if anything develops with that. In the meantime, we do have Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff Gerald Sticker on the phone with us, who is now in northern Tangipahoa Parish. Sheriff, good afternoon to you. Now, I know you guys have been watching this all morning. You are now, where are you now exactly?
I am in the East Fork community. We are headquartered out of Kentwood Fire Department. They're station number 2. It's kind of our rallying point, if you will, for first responders. We have state police, of course, TPSO is here on the ground, our fire services, Acadian, DOTD, and so this is our command post that we're working out of. Extensive damage up here in the East Fork community, several residents damaged. There are some power lines down, so we have power crews out that are making that way safe so that we can get in with road crews, clear out trees, clear out debris, and we're just going house by house now. As it stands at this moment, no reported fatalities.
Sheriff, are you still there? I think we switched over to a live shot and may have cut the audio out from the sheriff. Sheriff,
can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, sorry about that. I think I lost you you were going house to house doing some clearing the homes there.
Sure, yes. So we are actively clearing residences as we speak, looking for anybody that may be stranded, injured, or worse. As it stands right now, we have no injuries to speak of, no fatalities. Just a lot of extensive damage that we're working through.
Yeah, fingers crossed it stays at just damage at this point. I think there was a rescue earlier in the day. Do you know any details behind that?
I don't know any details. I did hear that on our radio as I was driving up, that they were clearing some of the houses that they could get to, and there was one person that was stranded inside a damaged home, and they did get that person out. There again, as I understand it, uninjured.
Okay. What about road closures? I'm assuming there are some impassable roads here?
So yeah, it's just if you don't have any business in the East Fork community and north of Kentwood, please stay home. Obviously, we're still under watches, I would assume, and there are power lines down, there are trees down, and I'm sure there are trees that are probably damaged that have not come down. So it will do nothing but further inhibit our rescue efforts. So we just ask people just to stay clear out of Highway 1055, Highway 1054, Sanders Road, and just that surrounding communities north of Kentwood, especially here at East Fork.
Is it more northeast of Kentwood or more that northern corridor?
It's going to be northeast of Kentwood, where I'm at, of course, and it's a very rural area. I can only see what I can see from where I'm standing. Y'all probably have a better vantage point. I did speak to Sheriff Wally Jones, who's in Pike County, just across the state line, and so, they're dealing with weather issues there, and so we're all dealing with it, working together across state lines just to make sure all of our people are safe, and to we're doing everything that we can to clean this mess up.
Yeah, we thank you for what you guys are doing up there. We're looking at some live video from our end, so we're seeing some of that damage that you're talking about. Being that this is such a rural area, does that help you guys, or is it more, is it harder to kind of get into those areas to kind of check everything?
Well, both. It's rural, and the homes are, not on top of one another, and so you have a lot of damaged areas throughout these wooded areas, but it does make it a little more challenging because you have to go down dead-end roads, and we have to basically clear every road and every home. It's not like we can go into a community, a subdivision, so to speak, where there are 300 homes and they're all stacked on top of one another. So that's that challenge, and so but there's some safety in that as well, that they're not stacked on one another. So. Did
you guys start getting calls for help through 911 or the sheriff's office, or you just kind of responded as you saw the need?
Yeah, our first call was actually from a St. Helena sheriff's office deputy who borders Tangipahoa Parish, and they spotted it and called it in initially, and then of course other calls started coming in, and that's when we started turning resources on this event.
Is there power where you are? You guys have electricity around you?
No, where we're at this fire station, we do not. And everywhere that I've come to driving in here, there are power lines down. And so this, I don't know what the count is. Obviously,
Sure.
the power company would have those numbers, but there's no electricity nowhere in this vicinity.
But all hands on deck for you guys and emergency responders up there, correct?
100%. We're on it, and we're doing everything we can. We're working with our parish officials, DOC, state police, fire agencies from around the parish. And so we're bringing every resource to bear on these communities. And so we are, yeah, we got our hands full, but we're handling this.
Well, Sheriff, I thank you for your time. We will certainly check back in with you a little bit later in the day. Be safe out there, and definitely keep us updated as you guys progress and go through things.
God, we appreciate you. Thank
All right,
you.
thank you, Sheriff.